Do not go to this movie thirsty. Rango is directed by Gore Verbinski. He directed Pirates of the Caribbean and The Ring. So the man has an idea of what he's doing. And it stars the voice talents of Johnny Depp, Isla Fisher, Bill Nye, Ray Winstone, Abigail Breslin, Alfred Molina, and Timothy Olyphant, among more. So we have a pretty wide range of talent going on here. And when I saw the trailer for this movie, I was just thinking, man, that looks different. I mean, the first thing I thought was, my gosh, that looks different. Rango is a lizard who aspires to be an actor. Yes, that's right. He wants to be a thespian. In fact, when they said that in the movie, some young girl next to me was like, "Oh, what?" Be very careful if you want to be an actor and you tell someone you want to be a thespian. Be very careful about the pronunciation of that word. And he gets lost in the desert and discovers this town called Dirt, where they have a Dirt. And they have a problem. They have hardly any water at all. They're in the middle of a drought. They have about 5 days worth of water left. And Rango, wanting to be an actor, decides to put on this whole show that he's this incredible killer guy who's like seen all types of wars, and he's like this hardened guy who's like killed a ton of people, and he's just like the greatest lizard ever. And he puts on this whole show and everyone kind of buys into it, and they make him the sheriff of that town. And then everyone looks to him for hope to find this water that is supposedly out there that can bring their town hope again. This movie is absolutely hysterical. I was cracking up so much during this movie. Johnny Depp's voice acting is out of this world good. They really need to create a category in the Oscars for best voice acting, because this is a talent that people have. It's not just sitting behind a mic. It takes a lot of talent. And Johnny Depp, oh my word, he is so good in this movie. He does all these hilarious, quirky things with the lizard that it just, I thought about it. I thought really hard about this because I don't want to say something like this and then, realize that I might have been wrong. This is probably the best CGI animation I have ever seen. I can't think of a CG animation movie that looks this beautiful. There are shots when I was like, is that real or is that fake? I mean, it was like so well done. The little creatures, each little individual fur, moving at different times. It's just, how do they do it? I don't even understand. It's crazy good. Wow. The best part of this movie, by far, is the quirky humor. This is so different from the average children's movie. And you know what? I wouldn't recommend this movie to children. This isn't really a children's film. I mean, there's a lot of adult humor in this film. There is swearing in it, and there's a lot of scary parts. I mean, I don't know, maybe 11 to 12, I don't know, and over. This isn't really a children's movie, and a lot of the humor is not going to be understood by children. This is just so different, and that's what I love about it. I'm so used to the same kind of stuff in children's films. No. This is just a really different movie, and I love it for that. The lizard had so many hilarious little things that Johnny Depp gave to it. Like, he would always just kind of mumble. He was trying to hide the fact that he was like this kind of really like a shrimpy little lizard, but he was putting on this show that he was this amazing guy, and people would stand up to him sometimes. He'd be like, it's just so funny. His little, it's just such a great character. I loved it. Honestly, I can't think of hardly too many flaws I had this film. I'm going to give it 3.5 out of 4 stars, and the only reason I'm not giving it 4 stars is pure entertainment value. I can't think of too many flaws with this movie. It's not a 4-star movie to me, like an Inception or Star Wars or something. I really recommend that you see Rango. Like I said, not a children's movie though, and that's also something I loved about it, because it was just, it pushed the boundaries, it gave it an edge, you know what I mean? Like, it just, see Rango, the music, oh my gosh, I forgot to say, Hans Zimmer's score is so good. It always cuts to these 4 little owls who are like singing in Mexican style and playing guitar. They sing the story, kind of like in Babe, another good movie, if you haven't seen that. Anyway, Rango, 3.5 out of 4 stars. Loved Rango. Check it out. Definitely see it when it comes out. So Rango is a lizard, and who started the movie. So Rango is a lizard who aspires to be an actor of. So Rango is a lizard. Rango is a lizard who. Rango is a lizard who. Rango is a. Oh my gosh.